Let's go. It's time for business.
First into the tank is a healthier soda featuring a unique ingredient.
Hi, Sharks. I'm Erica.
And I'm Nick, and we're from Orange County, California, and we're seeking $100,000 in exchange for 10% equity in our company.
1 million.
Sharks, many women today are on a journey to feel like the best versions of themselves. But the wellness world can be a lot.
It's a full-time job that feels overwhelming and very restrictive.
It's all about what you can't have, which usually means no flavor and
No fun.
But what if I want to have a soda every now and then? What then? Something that makes me feel good about myself.
Well, babe, now you can with
Hot Girl Soda.
the first aloe vera infused prebiotic soda that's great for your gut and tastes amazing.
It's the lightly carbonated alternative to soda that's low sugar, low calorie, and made with all natural ingredients.
I feel hotter already.
And the best part, each can contains 4 grams of prebiotic fiber.
So whether you're cooling off after Pilates or lounging at the beach,
Hot Girl Soda was made to add a little extra sparkle to your day.
even you, Mr. Wonderful. So who's ready to join the Hot Girl Soda movement as we help women everywhere stay hot
And stay hydrated
with Hot Girl Soda?
And we are back with another Shark Tank reaction video. I'm your host, Dave, a 10+ year intellectual property attorney dealing with everything from patents, copyrights, trademarks, as well as trade secrets. And hey, I love these husband and wife or these couple businesses. It's something about, man, when you just kind of going into the trenches, going to, I don't want to say war, but business is a lot like war. It just kind of means something to have somebody who has your back in a big way. So now when I do these pitches, I look for 3 things plus a bonus. How simple is the product? I tell you what, man, these sodas, you're starting to see them pop up a lot. Always like when you have a product such as a soda, especially when you have a large following that you can kind of direct to the actual, in this case, soda. You see Prime, obviously, with the I think one of the Paul brothers. I forget the Happy Dads. I forget who owns them, but they have a big platform, social media platform. So it's always good when you have some type of following that you can kind of direct and get that marketing and advertisement, especially to your beverage, I should say. But again, you've seen a lot of people who've been able to kind of overcome maybe not being out there as much on social media, especially if they have a good drink. But at some point, the drink is going to have to be good. You're going to have some type of a social media presence. And yeah. So that's that. And then how effective is the product? A lot of times the effectiveness of the product can be told by the sales. Now they have a modest, in these days, $1 million valuation, $100,000 for 10%. That's a modest $1 million valuation, which kind of makes me a little weary on what their sales are looking like. Because typically you see $4 or $5 million valuations for a little bit of sales. So when you have a $1 million valuation, yeah, I'm kind of curious, not concerned, but curious as to what the sales are. We'll find out that soon enough. Then what's the market like? Is it a saturated market? I tell you that it's a ton of beverages out there, beverage brands out there. Not saying that you can't break through, but you have to have a stellar brand. You have to have a lot of things aligned from my perspective when you're talking about being able to infiltrate the particular beverage market, just because there's so many things that are out there. It seems like they have a kind of unique one, which leads me to the fourth and a bonus one that I kind of look at. And really the reason for me doing these reaction videos is the intellectual property. I was at this conference, this IP conference here earlier today in Michigan. And one of the professors, who I think he was a professor at Northwestern, if I'm not mistaken, he was kind of talking about how you can have each of these forms of intellectual property working together to kind of really be a household brand, that being patents that kind of lead into copyrights, telling the story, and then ultimately the brand name with trademarks. And that can kind of really get you something that's, like I said, a household name. And patents, trade secrets, same thing. And in this case, they're talking about a unique formula. It kind of makes me think, are they protecting this by way of a trade secret? I would hope so. But those are some of just kind of my initial thoughts of this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hit that subscribe button to be a part of the IP community. We're going to go through this pitch. We're going to see if they get a deal, and then we're going to take a look at the website at the end of this thing to see what we can glean from that. So, yeah, hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get back to it and see what's crack-a-lacking. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's do it.
what do we got?
I'm gonna have you all start with that pink can.
All right.
This is our mango dragon fruit flavor.
Mango dragon.
So it combines
Oh.
dragon fruit with the bold sweetness
Very nice.
of mango. Thank you.
Might be the second hottest brand, but this tastes actually really good. You guys.
Thank you, Allison.
I hate it.
tastes really nice.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I
thank
hate the
you
taste
so
of
much.
that.
You don't like sweet things, do you?
It's sweet.
No, I don't like sweet.
This one, this blueberry peach, is really
So
interesting.
blueberry
you.
peach is
Yep.
Nick's favorite.
Yep.
Next is passion fruit vanilla.
Ooh.
It's definitely
Love that.
gonna be the
It's amazing.
sweetest of the four. So
Yeah. Tastes like crap. No. Passion fruit vanilla tastes like duty.
Vanilla is polarizing. I think it
Hey,
tastes
you gotta
great.
have
Wow.
one that
I
will
know,
throw
I
away.
know.
The other ones are great.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
love this one. I think it's
you.
great.
You know
Thank
what?
you.
Everybody
Yep.
told me mine tasted not great.
You
It was
should
apple
have
cider
pop-
vinegar, right? So you don't have to listen
Oh, no,
to
no,
any
no.
of them.
Yours tasted
no.
like
Oh my
It
goodness.
tasted like $2 billion.
Hey, that's right.
there you have it.
I'm just saying. So,
You
do not
changed
listen
it.
to
You
them.
changed it for sure.
And it has
Yeah.
fiber, right? So what does
It
that
does
do?
have fiber.
How much fiber?
So
Let's
there's
see.
4 grams of prebiotic fiber in each
Which
can.
is great.
It's a brand new category and it's a hot category, right?
Exactly.
And you're the one that helped.
You've been an innovator in this space, and honestly, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even be standing here
There's no
today.
chance.
And where we bring something a little different to this, we are an aloe vera infused soda. So a little bit about the story behind that. I was struggling with my acne-prone skin and really not feeling confident in myself and confident in my body. I started drinking aloe vera juice and would mix it with fruit juices, and I would call them my hot girl drinks. Just because I'm a huge believer in thoughts are things. So if I'm telling myself I am a hot girl and I deserve high quality ingredients and that's gonna make me hotter, then that was really the thought process behind it.
How much does it cost you to make, and what do you sell it for?
Yep. So right now, on our next round, it's going to be $1.19. We're going to sell it for $1.60 on wholesale, and then $3 retail.
$3 retail, it would be on the high end.
Okay.
How would a woman, and any of the women here can answer this, how would you feel drinking something that says hot girl? Like, I don't know, is that too obvious? Drinking a hot girl?
I don't think anything of it.
What percentage of your sales are to men?
We're about 60-40, 40 men, and that was a problem. That is something that I do think you guys is going to be a problem. I think the bigger problem actually is the fact that you guys are in slim cans. On the shelf at any retailer, they usually do a thing that is called a double stack. You stack it on top. If you're in a slim, you cannot be double stacked. You'll get half the shelf space as everybody
Because
else
Interesting.
It's
in the
not, the shelf
category.
isn't high enough.
It's
Did
not high
not
enough.
know that.
And
That's good to know.
when you think
Yeah, it is.
soda, you gotta look like a soda, right?
Yeah.
That's
And
fair.
this screams energy. This screams
Yeah, this is Red Bull.
mocktail, red. Yes, exactly. That's
Yeah.
the category for this
Well,
package.
but Allison, maybe they have great sales.
Yes, let's hear about it.
To preface, we only
Uh-oh.
launched 2.5 months ago. We're brand new.
Brand new.
Wow.
So we did a pilot run.
Let's hear it.
So we launched on Amazon, and we have about 8,500 in sales
85.
to date.
$8,500.
8,500
units.
8,500 in sales.
Sorry, dollars.
$8,500.
Yep.
So
2 months.
Have you just invested your own money into this?
about 120,000
Wow,
of our
that's a
own
lot.
money. We hit a point where we ran out of that initial amount that we put in, so we needed money. So my mom, she actually took a second mortgage out on her house.
We're all in.
And so that
Wow.
we make a mortgage payment every month to her to pay off that mortgage. But we gave her 5% for that. And the fact that she did that we're even here. Sorry, I didn't think I could remember.
Are you serious?
Oh.
Allison,
Yeah.
2.5 months into Poppy, what were your sales?
I mean, we came in and had been in 14 Whole Foods. We had 500,000 in revenue. I think this is a tough category where over 6,000 beverages are probably launched a year. But you guys have something different with aloe vera.
We personally think that if we can get into any retailers, this is gonna go off. It's gonna fly off the shelves.
Have you talked to any retailers yet at all?
Not yet.
No.
No.
Can we go back to that mortgage?
Yeah,
Your
we can.
mother's mortgage? You realize if you don't pull this off, she could lose her house.
absolutely.
true.
No, that's why there's no other option. We just have to succeed. We're going to make it work. We're going to find a way.
You're so early. I think it's refreshing, but
Yeah.
the analogy, and I mean it in a nice way, is think about yourself as a slug on the bottom of the ocean. You haven't seen the sunlight yet. You're crawling up the beach. You got to get to the sun. You got to grow some legs. You are primordially single-cell amoeba nothing burgers right now.
Are you making an offer?
Not quite yet. I wish you the best of luck. You're my favorite slugs.
Thanks.
I'm out.
That's
Appreciate
okay.
it.
Thank you, Kevin.
And as Mr. Wonderful goes out, man, it's a lot to digest. And this is one of the things I like about Shark Tank is, number one, the sharks are still, even though they're sharky, they give you a ton of information. Not only that, the contestants learn, but I learned. Who knew that? Which kind of makes sense when you think about it. Typically, when you see those slim tall cans, Celsius, Red Bull, those are energy drinks, but they have kind of more of a soda in that can. And then also the double stacking, where you can't double stack those slim cans in a way that you can do a regular size soda. So that was good information to know. Margins, again, I'm not a beverage guy, but it seems like those are a little thin. $1.19 to make, $1.60 wholesale, $3 at retail. But again, maybe it works out. It's two things that I like about this. And I told you that when they had a $1 million valuation, I'm like, that's a low valuation. Typically, people are coming in at $5-6 million. So I kind of knew that it probably didn't have a ton of sales. However, there's two things that I really like about this product. Number one, it's one thing. Number one is the fact that they have Aloe Vera in it. So, typically we taking all these multivitamins and kind of products these days, but kind of be able to combine it to, okay, if I'm drinking a soda, I still get what is meant to be healthy with the Aloe Vera. I think that's a good thing. And I think a lot of you're going to start seeing that a lot more, where you're kind of combining these kind of healthy ingredients or these healthy options with, say, sodas or whatever the case may be. So I do like that. Now, the Hot Girl Soda, I think it's called. On one end, I like the name. I think it's a catchy name. But you did hear Allison, who I think she sold her company, Poppy, $2 billion to PepsiCo. She said 40% of her sales are to men. And I think when I buy a soda that's called Hot Girl Soda, and I'll be honest with you, if the soda is really good, I may don't just even want to be seen drinking as a man. I'm talking about Hot Girl Soda. And again, that's going to sound kind of unfortunate or messed up to say, but me as a man, would I want to be drinking, even though the soda is phenomenal, a soda that's nonetheless called Hot Girl Soda? So on one end, I like the name because it's a catchy name, but it can't be restrictive to only women. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. And like I said, I think more sharks are going to go out on this one if I had to guess, but it's some good things to work with. But at the end of the day, it seemed like they're a little bit early as well. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section as we kind of finish this one off. And I love like I said, it seems like mom is all in. She has a nice smile, a beautiful smile. Seems like it's a beautiful couple. So I like the trajectory. They definitely have some work to do though. Let's go.
Kevin.
You're two of the nicest people I've seen.
Thank
And
you.
you know what? I really like you. It's just nothing here at the moment. I can't help you here. I'm out.
Thank you for your time.
Got it.
I gotta really love the product. Nothing wrong with. I just don't like sweets. I don't like the
We
product.
knew it.
For that reason, I'm out.
So I really love the taste of it. The problem for me is I don't know anything about the beverage industry. I really don't. There is a better shark here for you than me. If she was interested in going in, I might be interested in going in with her. I don't want to put her on the spot.
So, 7 years ago, I stood where you guys are standing right there. I pitched a totally different product. I went through a rebrand. We launched it to the masses. We just had the biggest exit in Shark Tank history, the largest exit of a female founder in beverage ever. I truly feel like I'm living the American dream. The problem is this category is established a little bit further along than you would think. I also don't think you guys realize you're gonna have to raise probably hundreds of millions of dollars to get to where we were. To scale really fast, it's just so capital intensive. But I really want to help you guys. So I'm going to give you guys my phone number and I will give you guys advice after this.
Thank you.
but I'm sorry.
take
I'm
it.
out. I'm out. I'm
Wow.
sorry.
Okay.
That's okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Where's more money?
unfortunately, that makes me out.
Got it.
I will be a customer because I really like
Thank
it.
you.
Good luck, guys.
That's it.
That's
Thank you,
great.
guys.
Good luck,
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Appreciate
Bye,
it.
guys.
So we didn't get a deal today, but we got some really amazing feedback and advice. At the end of the day, we got Allison's phone number. So I think that was a win.
Big win.
Yeah.
1 in 6,000? Yeah, get me in.
When I was standing there, if I would have known what I know now, I would not have started Poppy. So you know what? They have to go for it.
Well, they should go for
what
it.
you do as
They
an
are my
entrepreneur.
favorite sea slugs. There's no question about it.
Yeah, and that's again, that was another point. Two things that I didn't talk about last thing. Number one, like I said, I knew that beverage industry. I talked about the market. I'm not just kind of up here talking. If you have the simplicity, if you have an effective product, if the market is there, and then the IP is protected, you can have a rocket ship. And like she said, she kind of validated what I was thinking on the market. From a market standpoint, 6,000 new beverage products into the market every year. That's crazy. And it's just kind of a lot of competition. And man, shouts out to Allison. I'm surprised that I know she sold her company for $2 billion to PepsiCo. I'm surprised they don't have any type of a non-compete that kind of restrict her out of the market for a period of time. Maybe they did, and that time it just expired, or maybe they just didn't. But that's surprising for a company to buy another company for $2 billion and not have any type of non-competes in that actual acquisition. So that's kind of my 2 cents on that. Let's take a look at the website here really quickly before I get you guys up out of here. Let me know what you guys think, man. Please hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm, as well as hit that subscribe button to be a part of the IP community. I don't know why it's showing up like that, nonetheless. So you have the Hot Girl Soda. I will put an R in the circle right there just because it is a trademark, a registered, it's a trademark. I don't think the soda, interestingly enough, I didn't talk about this, but I looked it up. They have a trademark for Hot Girl Soda for clothing as well as beverages. The trademark for clothing has been registered, but the trademark for beverages hasn't been. It's pending. It's not registered yet. So I would at least put a TM here to let people know that it's you're using it as a trademark. And then once it registers, I'll put the R in a circle. And I actually like the website. I think it's pretty dope, though. You have actually have their Shark Tank got a pitch on there. Yeah, like I said, no other like patents, maybe a trade secret, which they didn't get off into very much. But yeah, man, good luck to the couple. And I just know it's a tough space, and I'm not even in a beverage space, and I know it's a tough space, but anything can happen. And this is the great thing about America. Anybody can start a business. Anybody can face the odds and overcome the odds. So shouts out to this couple. I'll try to reach out to them to get them on the platform. They all in, man. You spend $100,000. You got moms taking out a second mortgage. You got to kind of figure this out, if I'm being honest with you. But kind of best of luck to them, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I'll catch you guys on the next one. We're 0 for 1 so far, season 17, episode 13. So let's see if we can kind of get back on the next pitch. You guys take care.